What up, YouTube? This is Steven, and welcome back to another photo analysis. This time I'll be analyzing Ayumi Hamasaki's divorce announcement social media photo that she posted. I know that's a bit strange because I usually analyze album covers, single covers, and on occasion magazine covers, but I wanted to analyze this photo. Know? So, yeah, here we go. Let's jump into this. Alright, so this is Ayumi Hamasaki, of course, and it's an upper body shot. And if you notice, like, Ayumi, she's going for, like, a different look, because usually Ayumi is more so about being glamorous and sexy. But here, Ayumi, she's not going so much for the glamour here, I think she's going for, like, a different type of sex appeal than she usually has. So I give Ayumi A for effort and trying something different. Also notice that her hair is disheveled. Again, adding to her look that she's going for, because I think she's going for more of a gritty grunge type of look here, And I'm not sure because this divorce, like this photo came following the announcement of her divorce from her second husband. So I think maybe this might be kind of like a photo that's supposed to symbolize her maybe being like not literally battered, not like literally a battered woman, but like maybe like metaphorically speaking, like what she's been through in this divorce has somewhat, damaged her perhaps, I do say I would have liked to have seen more of Ayumi's eyes. I know I see one really well, but the one on the left, I would like to have seen a little bit more of it because I think, like I've said before plenty of times, I think Ayumi has really beautiful eyes, and I think her eyes tell a story. And I don't like when Ayumi kind of covers up her eyes because, when she does that, you don't get to have as much of a story with the photo. I noticed that she has her finger on her mouth. Perhaps this is symbolic of maybe being quiet, perhaps, or holding her tongue, or something like that. She pushed her mouth to the side, which is a little strange. I don't know why she did that. Also, I noticed that she sort of lost her neck. Her neck looks a little short here. She's coming off a little bit like a no-neck monster. She has enough, though. I don't think she's not quite a no-neck monster. No, more like maybe, on the verge of becoming a no-neck monster. Kind of like in the middle. She's kind of like in between her transformation. The moon is out, but the moon's at like half a moon, so she's not totally in no neck monsterville yet. She's wearing, I guess, what looks like maybe like a bra, or kind of like a brassiere, if you will. She's wearing some jewelry as well, a piece of jewelry. And, she has her décolletage exposed as well. So I think she's going for like a sex appeal type of look, but also like a grunge look. And I give Ayumi A for effort. And, I will acknowledge her creativity and trying something new. Definitely. And also, you notice that her makeup is kind of like all over the place, too. And, like, her face is kind of smeared up. As far as the actual product is concerned, I think it's an interesting photo. I'm not quite sure what she's trying to portray with this photo, or what she's going for with this type of photo. But it is interesting. And I think she did this as part of maybe like promotion as well. So, overall, I think this is a very interesting photo. It isn't the prettiest photo, but that's not what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be more so like a grungy, editorial, edgy type of photo, you know? And I think that I think that she's trying. Well, I know that she's trying. I don't think she quite crossed over the border of the border between contemporary and edgy. I think that she's kind of like stuck at that border. Like she's trying to cross over to being edgy, but she didn't quite hit edgy, So she might be kind of like stuck in the middle, not quite contemporary, not quite edgy. Um, just because, I guess, because for me, I think Ayumi ultimately is a glamour girl, I don't think Ayumi is the edgy girl, which is not a slight against her, It's not a slight. I'm just saying. But I think Ayumi did a good job of at least playing the part of an edgy girl. Some people made comparisons of this photo with Namie Amuro's album cover for Sweet 19 Blues. And when I first saw this photo, that didn't jump into my mind, but I had read in the comment section someone making that comparison. I'm like, well, I guess now that you mention it, perhaps, yeah. I guess it does sort of look a little reminiscent of Namie's photos. However, I will say that Namie's album cover and single cover, they're iconic, I think Ayumi's photo here isn't going to be iconic, and that's not a knock against Ayumi because Ayumi has iconic photos. It's just that this particular photo, I don't think it's going to be like iconic, As well, I think that maybe, I think Ayumi had a tougher thing to sell, which is grunge and grit. So I'll take that into consideration. But again, I think Ayumi had a tougher, brief to fulfill, So I don't totally knock Ayumi. This photo, I guess some people may end up remembering this photo because it was connected with her divorce, But overall, I think it's an interesting photo. For Ayumi, I think it is like one of her, it's like a kind of like showing her personal growth as an artist. Because, it might be a little bit tough for Ayumi to get outside of her comfort zone and not be a glamour girl, since Ayumi is so known for being glamorous, So I give Ayumi credit for that, But what do you guys think? Feel free to comment, feel free to subscribe, feel free to give me a thumbs up. Your feedback and support are extremely appreciated and extremely valued. Until the next photo analysis, adios and goodbye for now.